Millions of years ago, the first humans walked a world where the sky itself held a terrifying threat. High above, a hunter circled a creature unlike anything alive today. This was a colossal eagle with talons so powerful they could crush bone and eyesight so sharp it could spot a child from nearly a mile away. These were the giant sky predators that ruled the planet long before we did. The world back then was a completely different place. The forests were denser, the shadows ran deeper, and our early ancestors were small, slow, and incredibly vulnerable. Survival was a constant struggle. They had to listen for every rustle of leaves, every snap of a branch, and most of all, they had to fear the chilling silence that meant something deadly was watching from above. Every moment was a test, and failure meant becoming prey. This prehistoric eagle was no ordinary bird. Its wingspan stretched over 10 feet, a shadow that could blot out the sun. Its talons were as long and sharp as a modern lion's claws, a set of living daggers. This predator didn't chase its prey, and it didn't roar to announce its presence. It simply dropped from the sky like a living spear, silent and swift, aiming for the head or neck of its target. And its targets were often early humans, especially the young and defenseless. It struck with the force of a falling boulder, a sudden, brutal end from a clear blue sky. For many years, this idea of giant eagles hunting our ancestors was debated by archaeologists. Then, a shocking discovery was made that changed everything. Scientists unearthed early human skulls with distinct puncture marks, holes that perfectly matched the size and shape of these giant eagle talons. The evidence was undeniable. This was no myth. This was not an exaggeration. These birds had hunted our ancestors, and they had succeeded. The fossils told a story of a long and terrifying war between the creatures of the sky and the small, struggling humans on the ground. So, what changed? How did we go from being prey to becoming the dominant species on the planet? As humans evolved, we developed tools, we mastered fire, and we learned the strength of numbers. But perhaps the most significant change wasn't in our weapons. It was in our behavior. We learned to look up. We started to instinctively scan the skies, to defend our young, and to travel in organized, watchful groups. We became more aware, more strategic. As our intelligence and social structures grew, the balance of power began to shift. The giant eagles, once the undisputed rulers of the sky, slowly faded into extinction, their reign ending as humans took control of the land below. But the terror of those ancient birds never truly vanished from our collective memory. It lives on, woven into the fabric of our myths and legends. You can hear its echo in stories of thunderbirds, winged monsters, and sky demons found in cultures all around the world. These tales of monstrous birds snatching people from the ground might seem like fantasy, but their roots are grounded in a very real, very ancient truth. For thousands upon thousands of years, long before we became the hunters, we were the hunted. And the memory of that fear, of looking up at the sky and seeing a predator looking back, is a legacy that we still carry with us today. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into our deep past fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from the world before our own.